guess for now you've got the lesson learned.
You cannot fully trust the judgment of a person or a demographic of people whose discernment and perspectives is heavily determined by their personal insecurities and their traumas. However, you can consider. You can even consider the insecurities and traumas from predecessors or those that came before, whether it's genetically, which is epigenetics, or ideologically, which is similar to Munchausen syndrome. These factors are primarily the result of Stockholm syndrome and other fear-based subconscious thought algorithms and the residuals that recycle in people's head all the time. Some people might be aware of these factors, but they may not necessarily be aware of the impact that it has on them. The impact is the cause or the seed that branches out to other mental influences. All of these factors inhibits the paradigm of freedom to be truly expressed. Remember that truth is subjective, and truth is dependent on information, data, confirmation biases, and perspectives that one exposes themselves to. And some choose to avoid and ignore certain details to preserve their sense of superiority and their confidence. That's why you should focus on being transparent with yourself fully, so you're able to see all the details and not just consider what you want to look at. That's why a lot of people, they are not receptive to anything that aren't biased towards what they want to hear. Most can't do it because they are so preoccupied trying to play the good guy or the hero. On the back end, they don't even realize that they are the tyrannical villain that's playing the hero, like Homelander from The Boys. Like I often contemplate on, the ego cannot think beyond itself because it's too preoccupied with preserving the foundation of its own existence. So when you are busy deflecting your faults and your flaws and not addressing them, you are dismissing your shadow self, aka your id ego, which is a part of you. So you are shaming and guilt tripping half of yourself when you should really be integrating these rougher aspects of yourself. Like, you can't talk shit about the vices that you secretly enjoy partaking in and lie to yourself about enjoying it. This inauthenticity comes down to a person not being able to trust themselves. This is due to a person having little to no control over their impulses, which makes them a carnal-minded individual. Self-acceptance is a crucial step in changing your behavior and acknowledging the roots of your thought patterns. But most, they don't want this degree of vulnerability because, like I said, the ego cannot think beyond itself because it's too preoccupied with preserving itself. So in general, people only want to hear what inflates and swells their ego because the ego is very gluttonous if you allow it to be. But if they are receptive enough, they will listen to what touches their soul to reconsider.